Hey! Anybody there? If you can hear me, just, I don't know, make some noise!
Nothing.
Hey, look at this!
Ambidex room.
Is that some kind of card reader? Maybe it unlocks it or something.
There's one next to each door.
What do you think ambidex room is supposed to mean?
Either or, left or right, maybe?
Well, it says it on all 6 of the elevators.
Maybe it has something to do with the game that Zero was talking about.
Oh, the Nonary Game Ambidex Edition?
Maybe, maybe not. I don't think we really need to worry about that right now, though. We should be figuring out what's inside this thing. Anybody got a key card?
Nah. I got nothing. Not even dirt.
So they've taken everything we were carrying? Wonderful.
They took your dirt? Rude. The rest of us dug through our pockets as well, but it was pretty obvious that Dio was right. My own were completely empty. There wasn't even any lint in the creases.
Maybe there's no one in there.
No! There is. There's gotta be.
What makes you so sure?
Well...
What's that?
Look!
They took that from you,
It's
Snazzy?
opening!
It's probably gonna be sold.
There was someone in there!
2 people. Okay. What?
Clover!
Oh, Clover. Sism says, it's a buff version of Zenyatta. I get it. Yeah. Here we go. It's a buff version of this guy. Eh. Yeah. We'll wear the,
Clover! Wake up!
What's going on here? Do these two know each other? They would, yeah.
What did you do to her?
Nothing.
I didn't expect that nice, pleasant voice. I was expecting evil.
She was like that when I woke up. I really wouldn't worry, though. She should be all right. Her breathing is steady. I believe she's only sleeping.
Then she hasn't woken up since they kidnapped her.
Kidnapped? Begging your pardon, but I'm afraid I don't understand what you mean. Where are we? And who are you?
This is totally buff Zenyatta. Holy cow. Hold on. How about you tell us who you are first? You leap out of a box dressed like some kind of robot carrying an unconscious girl, and we've only got your word that you didn't make her that way? I think you owe us an explanation, pal. The one who doesn't know his memory. This game. The third game, who didn't know who they were? I'm going through my head. I think I know who on the the third game. Somebody didn't know who they were.
I don't remember. I don't remember anything. I have no idea where I am, who I am, even what day it is. If you happen to know any of those things, I would very much appreciate it if you share that information. Not knowing one's identity is vexing.
Yeah, there's always an amnesiac. You think it's 7?
Oh yeah, very original. The amnesiac routine. Please. How are we supposed to take you seriously when you're wearing this robot suit? We can't even see your face. Are you gonna tell us someone forced you into that thing?
I assume so. It seems the most reasonable explanation. When I woke up, I was wearing this armor, I suppose you could call it.
Is this Travis Willingham? the robot thing is getting it
You
off
look
a
pretty
little bit.
calm for a man who doesn't know who he is.
It is. Thank you. Thank you very much, Devotedly Dragonesque. Also, happy Saturday.
Look.
So we got Liam, we got Travis. Taliesin was in the last one. Do we have anybody else from here?
Odd choice of words.
I would be surprised if his wife's in
I'm
this
wearing
one.
a mask. How would you know how I look?
You know what I meant, you smartass.
Oh, she's waking up. Clover, are you okay? Come on, talk to me.
Oh, they changed the thing that was under her eyes. Used to be 3 little dots. Now she's got a plus sign.
Where are we?
And she went with the... That's the... I was trying to think where that hairstyle reminded me of. It was from the Flintstones. Pebbles. Okay. Sorry. It was just like, what is... Why does this seem so familiar? Okay. Once Clover had woken up, Alice explained everything we knew so far. She listened silently until Alice mentioned 0 in the nonary game, and then her eyes went wide.
What? No, that can't.
The blood drained from her face, and she wrapped her arms tightly around herself. What did she know? As Alice continued to console Clover, the rest of us turned to questioning the mysterious man in the mask, who was probably actually a robot.
When did you lose your memory?
When? That's a difficult question. I suppose when I was born.
That's
I
very
don't
true,
remember
Insism.
anything of my life,
It's her 3rd game.
assuming I had one.
We asked him everything we could think of. Birth date, address, occupation, family, childhood, but all he did was shake his head.
I think he has generalized amnesia. It's a type of memory loss. People affected by it retain knowledge like language, social common sense, memorized facts, abilities they've learned. But anything that has to do with, themselves is just lost. It's a very serious condition. Most research suggests that it's mainly psychological, not physiological. But in very rare instances, it has been shown to result from severe head trauma.
Do you have any idea what might have caused it?
Maybe I had a really bad breakup?
He was making a laughing sort of noise, but his expression didn't change. With the mask on, there was no way we could tell if he was smiling or not, but his voice sure didn't make it sound like he was.
Bullshit. This guy's obviously full of it. Don't tell me you're actually buying this.
Dio's outburst was greeted with an awkward silence. It wasn't that we trusted the robot man per se, only that it seemed clear he was in the same boat we were. There was a bracelet on his wrist, too. Close inspection revealed that his armor fit around the bracelet. In other words, the bracelet was attached to his arm like ours, and not simply part of his suit. And just like ours, it had a number 3 on it. Oh, that's cool. It's not even his wrist, it's like right here. His wrist would be lower. It said pair. And all the text was bright green. Clover's bracelet was exactly the same. How long had we been here? I still hadn't entirely shaken the last traces of sleep out of my head. I know, right? And my brain felt groggy and cultured. Had I been asleep for hours? Days? There's no way to know. They'd taken my favorite watch when they grabbed me and given me the bracelet instead. And unless it happened to be 3 o'clock right now, it wasn't going to be very useful for telling the time. With no windows in the warehouse, it was impossible to even guess what time of day or night it was. Time could have stopped and we wouldn't have had the first idea. Why don't you believe Buff Zenyatta? Because when they buffed Zenyatta, they made him more personalized. They increased his damage, but reduced the amount of damage boost from his Discord orb. it evened out for him, but for everybody else, it went down. It's more of like it wasn't really a buff or like it was more of a nerf. But I do believe buff Zenyatta. I believe in Travis. Balls.
Didn't I tell you that?
Yeah, well, I just thought that I don't trust a kid.
There's a box here. Maybe it's some sort of locking thing, like the ones next to the elevators.
What are our colors again? Blue, red, and green? If we do blue and red, will we make purple?
I don't think it's a card reader, though.
I wonder if that's going to be a mechanism of how they choose who goes in what.
Hey,
I'm going to assume the pairs always have to be together.
that graffiti over there. See? On the wall?
Oh,
Two
yes,
Milkmen Go
that.
Comedy!
I was wondering what that was.
It's red paint.
Two Milkmen Go Comedy. I'm not sure what that's supposed to mean.
There is a little bit dim. They kind of looked at it a little bit. They showed like a view of the room once or twice. There are some colored doors. Maybe it's saying that a pair of milkmen decided to become comedians. Don't cry over spilled milk. So, still just kind of sounds like nonsense, though.
I think it's somebody's way of saying hello.
Eh?
You heard me.
Yeah, I did. I just... What was that supposed to mean?
It's an anagram.
Exactly. Dim's got it. Don't cry over spilled milk. Cry into a chicken. If you don't know what I'm talking about, join us on Thoughts Thursdays.
Yeah, they tried a lot of names before they worked it down to Tella. Come on, seriously? You've never heard of an anagram?
It's a kind of, wordplay where you move the letters around to create something else. Right?
I'm going to listen to her more because I bet that's Laura.
Exactly. Watch.
It might not be Laura Bailey, actually. With the tip of reboot, Fi spelled out 2 sentences in the dust on the floor. Two Milkmen Go Comedy. Welcome to my kingdom. I am really bad at these. I have never been able to just sit there and go. Because to me, I'd want to have... Okay, comedy has these many letters in it. I'm only going to move the letters in comedy to make a new one. I'm just really bad at it. Oh, damn, that's sad. We need to make some. There's no Google images of people crying into chickens. Can't believe Google failed us. I mean, I thought if we thought of it, it's on the internet somewhere. Exactly, like Voldemort's name in Harry Potter. I am Lord Voldemort. If you switch it around, that makes sense.
Exactly. Seems like somebody was expecting us, doesn't it?
Yeah, but... Also, small thing. You're gonna notice this now we're looking at it. You saw how when the old guy's talking, it's actually going slow with his cadence of voice, and then when the other ones talk, it actually goes faster. Small little thing, I appreciate it. Where are they? Pretty rude to invite people over and not even offer them a drink.
True. But you're assuming that Zero isn't one of us.
Shock.
Huh?
Look. Over there.
Shame on you, Fido.
Fido?
You
Great.
can't say what I'm about to say before I say it. I've got a plan, you know. I can't just tell you everything at once. Although, things are starting to get exciting.
Where are you, you little bastard? Too scared to come out and face me like a man?
See how it was filling in as he was saying it?
Are you an idiot? I'm a rabbit. You really think a talking rabbit is a real thing?
Of course I don't. You're some kind of CG rabbit or something, probably.
Totally CG rabbit.
That's not what I meant, though.
Like Peter Rabbit.
Oh! You meant you want to see the person who's controlling me? I guess God touched this one a little too hard.
Oh, dang.
What?
Weren't you listening to Fido? She's clever, you know.
Oh, wait. Then you're saying Zero is one of us?
Yes. I guess that's one way to put it.
Are you really sure? You're responding to our questions and stuff right now.
Okay. This is where my brain went, and it's probably not going to mean anything, but because of how these games run, this popped into my head. If this is a recording, he answers with that, and then it goes back to the recording, I'm going to assume that he's the first person that could be Zero.
That means you're not just, like, a video somebody made. Wouldn't that mean that Zero would have to be controlling you and sending you answers right now? Because it doesn't look like anyone's doing that.
Well, of course they aren't. I'm an AI.
Okay, an AI. Never mind. Never mind. I'm going to be looking for these small little things like, so-and-so has a prosthetic arm. Dang nabbit, Zenyatta. We are pro Zenyatta. You need to be like... There we go.
I'm an artificial intelligence powered by a quantum computer.
Dorky says he's too young to know those kind of things. This is an anime game. Just gonna leave it at that.
Zero is the one who built me, of course. So I guess that makes one of you my parent. Now, are you a mommy or a daddy? That would be telling.
And that's how I read that secret thing about quantum computers.
Now, with that said, I guess I should probably tell you that I'm not the one who brought you here. I mean, obviously. I don't even have a body. I'm just the facilitator for this facility. I just do what I'm told to do.
Your sister doesn't even know about electronics, computers, etc., and she's 15? Well, won't she be behind in the rest of her high school and into college?
And what do you facilitate?
Didn't I say? The game, of course!
I kind of like this, Zero. Oh, the nonary game. Ambidex edition.
Correct! It's my job to make sure it runs smooth.
No. It's supposed to be over.
There she goes again. She knows something.
So, what is the nonary game?
Yeah, his name is Quark. He should be smart.
Nonary refers to a base 9 numeral system. It can also mean something that is, in some way, related to the number 9. Nona can be used as a prefix as well, or it means essentially the same thing. Therefore, it stands to reason that the nonary game is a game that deals with the number 9 in some way.
Exactly.
We got muffins! I'm looking forward to you passing around muffins to the stream when they're out of the oven, Joy.
9 is a very, very important number in this game. After all, 9 is your goal.
Goal?
Yes, goal. You see that door in front of you? That's your door. If you can open the door with a 9 on it, you can escape.
What do we have to do to open it?
Yes, yes, yes. Let me explain.
Explain.
Look at your left wrists. You see the bracelet? Of course you do.
Mm-hmm.
Now, tell me, Fido, what number is on yours?
A 3.
What about the rest of you?
They're all the same. We've all got 3s.
Exactly. I'm going to call those numbers bracelet points. If you're feeling lazy, you can just call them BP.
Okay.
Only the people who can get their number to 9 or more will be able to open the door with a 9 on it and escape.
Okay.
See the box on the wall? That's how you'll get out. Anyone with a greater than or equal to 9 BP can pull that lever and the door will open. However,
Freaking love this character already.
there are 3 rules you can't forget. 1. The number 9 door will only stay open for 9 seconds.
Okay.
When your time is up, it'll close automatically, so be careful.
Sir, yes, sir.
2. The number 9 door only opens once. Once that happens, it's all over. It'll close for good after 9 seconds, so if you're not careful, you can get stuck. 3. Now, maybe some of you are thinking. You're thinking, oh ho! If my BP is too low, then I'll just have someone with enough BP open the door. And I'll just slip through when it's open.
That's what I was thinking.
Well, that's not gonna happen.
Lappin'?
If you think you can be sneaky, well...
Well, what?
Oh, I really shouldn't say that yet. All you need to know is that anybody who tries to sneak out gets hit with a big penalty.
Any bunny?
What the hell does that mean?
Yeah.
Down in front. I'll tell you later. Yes?
I'm gonna try and only say it this one more time. Favorite character of this game right now. I don't know why.
Why did you start making rabbit puns?
Well, cause I felt like it. I thought it might make me sound cute.
Never mind that. You still haven't told us what we need to know most. How do we get BP?
Oh, that's easy. Just use the ambidex room.
Oh yeah, it is definitely in AI.
If you like abbreviations, you can always call it the AB room instead.
You mean those, elevators?
Gold star!
So how do we go about using them?
How else do you use a room? You go in.
You mean through the hatches?
No. I had a hunch you might try that, so I closed those up tight while you were talking. So don't be hatching any hatch plans, you understand?
Sure thing, bunny.
I live in the master computer. That means all the electronic doors in this whole Warren are under my control.
Warren, great.
How do we get in then? We tried the doors on the front. They're all locked.
There's a card reader next to each one, isn't there? All you gotta do is slide a card through, and there you go.
Where do we find those key cards?
Well, we don't got them. There weren't any in the warehouse.
Oh, well, no. Of course there wouldn't be any there.
Then where are they?
I think you'll find what you're looking for behind the chromatic doors.
Chromatic
There.
door.
You see the 3 pretty doors just to your right?
I got it right here.
Huh? Hold on. I thought those doors were locked.
Quirk,
What?
you see those buttons on the sides of your watch? Can you press them at the same time?
Why?
To make little boys ask questions. Just press them, please.
I would have used that one. Why? So I can make you ask questions.
In fact, why doesn't everybody press their buttons as well?
It's gonna change our color? What's this number?
The 2 digits on the left show hours, and the 2 on the right show minutes.
Why is it backwards?
Does that mean it's 12:10 in the morning?
No!
Oh, the numbers are going down.
It's gone from 10 minutes to 9.
So, that would mean this must be counting down to something, right?
Correct. I don't even need to explain the rest, do I?
I'm guessing this is the time until the chromatic doors unlock.
Ding, 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 ding! Very impressive, Tenpioli!
Ten me oldie.
All right, let us review what we've learned. In 9 minutes, the chromatic doors will open automatically.
Ooh.
However, just like the number 9 door, they won't stay open forever. You have 5 minutes. Once your time is up, the doors will close no matter what. So I hope you've gone through by then. That's just the primary door.
What?
Each door in this warren has a twin. Isn't that nice? The chromatic doors aren't any different. There's one door on this side, one door on the other side.
Does that mean there's another 9 door?
Unfortunately, the secondary chromatic door on the other side is locked too.
Couldn't make it easy for us, could you?
Of course you'll all have to split up.
Split up?
Yep. Cleaver, can you tell me what the 3 primary colors are?
Cleaver?
Why are you asking me?
Because you're the only person who hasn't talked to me. I try to communicate with as many people as I can. It helps me improve, you see. I'm trying to get into the habit of doing it all the time.
That could be a section on the window.
Now, answer my questions.
I don't want it to be Mickey Mouse, Dim. I like this voice actor.
Do you know what the 3 primary colors are? Well?
You mean red, green, and blue? You're supposed to be able to make any color by mixing them, right?
So which colors would you mix to get magenta?
Red and blue,
How about yellow?
green and red,
What if you wanted cyan?
blue and green.
That's right! Now, take another look at the nice bracelets you're all wearing. Notice how they come in 3 vibrant colors?
I wonder which 3.
Yeah. We get it already. The red and blue bracelets can open the secondary magenta door together. Green and red can open the yellow one. And blue and green can open the cyan door.
So they simplified the root thing from last time.
I miss anything?
Wonderful! I think you rabbit. There is one other little thing, though.
You're talking about what happens if you've got 2 of the same color, right?
They're about to answer that, Dim.
Yep. What do you think happens?
How the hell would I know?
If you want to open a door, but all you've got is one color, then you can use that to open a door with the complementary color to the one you've got.
Oh, I'm glad you backdoored. No, we're just explaining things. So far we have, they're explaining about the primary colors and how to open these doors. That'll open in a few minutes. If you want a door, if you want to open a door, but all you've got is one color, then you can use that to open a door with the complementary color to the one you've got. What?
I see. So if you've got red and red, then you can open the cyan door.
Ew. Let's get a picture of that. Because I'm probably going to forget it. Say cheese, chat! 1, 2... Damn, put that down! 1, 2... Cheese! Okay, cool.
Blue and blue can open the yellow door. And green can open the magenta door.
Right again! Looks like your brain hasn't rotted away yet, Tenmioli.
Thank goodness.
Just what the hell's that supposed to mean?
It means exactly what it says. I was trying to compliment you, you know.
Yeah, me too, Dorky. I was just like,
Oh well.
okay.
Let's continue, shall we? There are 2 types of bracelets, pairs and solos. That means there's 2 types of players, too. Pairs and solos. In this game, the 2 members of a pair are considered to be a single entity, which means they share the same destiny.
So if one of them dies, the other one does.
Isn't that a good deal? I mean, you get two for the price of one! Unfortunately, that also means the carrots split up. Aww. Both members of a pair have to go through the same chromatic door. Solos don't have any restrictions like that, though. I mean, why would they?
That's true, Dim.
They're forever alone. But that means that they can go wherever they want. Yay!
Oh, that's right, Insism. Not paint colors, light colors. Good point. I was a little thrown off, because you're saying that it's red, blue, and yellow, not red, blue, and green. But, sure game, go with it.
Now, let's take another look at all of your bracelets. We'll start with you, Siggy.
Siggy?
What color is your bracelet?
Red!
Are you a pair?
Yes!
Solo.
I'm a pear!
Fido is next. Tell us about your bracelet.
It's just like Sigma's, red in a pair.
What about you, Alas?
It's red, and I'm a solo.
Bio, Quirk,
B.O.
Blue. Pear.
Yeah, mine's the same.
Mooney, Cleaver, Tamioli, all at once.
Kaza, happy Saturday.
I'm a blue solo.
I'm a green pear.
Green solo.
And finally, who are you?
I'm... let's see. I suppose you can call me... K.
What's that gonna stand for? K.